I'd insert a rhyme here, but I just dropped the mic after posting that $330 hunting video just a couple minutes ago. So here's another episode of the revenge of the slippery bastard. I'm out near Rathskeller Fork. Yeah, I'm bird hunting. It's nighttime, so there's no birds around. So I'm like, I'm going to go get a cougar, right? I don't know what these other yahoos in the area are thinking, because, like, I ran into some wolves. I killed them. I got some wolf hides on my horse. And then this guy, he's like running up on me. I don't know. And then I noticed he's got a cougar chasing him. I'm like, okay, great. That's what we're here for, right? I whiffed that shot, didn't I? And then dude's like running back, and he shoots it. Like, he kills it. I'm like, okay, like, you can have it. That's fine. It's a 1-star at this point anyway. We put so many bullets into it. I'm not interested in that anyhow. We'll go find a 3-star. And then who's this guy? What are you doing? What the heck? Like, what? Is this like his buddy? Obviously they're not in a posse together, because nobody's a posse leader, and I'm not turning red from the other guy, so I'm rather confused at this point. What did I do to deserve this? I don't know. So we get in a little bit of a fist fight here. I kind of hate these fist fights. It just like totally sucks that you can't just run off and pull your gun and like shoot him or something. But anyhow, I decide to fight back, and I beat the guy. I'm going to go pick my hat up, and then this guy jumps me. And it's like, what? If this guy would have just like had the balls to shoot at me earlier, I'd have wrecked the fool. But now he gets at me. I got a sliver of health. And I get away. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to turn slippery bastard on, right? I'm going to turn on him. I'm going to pop. Oh, he got me. It's like, I only had a sliver of health. What are you going to do there? So they got me once, and I got one of them once. But I'm going to kill them a total of 13 times. Like 12. They're going to die a dozen times now. Because that's just, laying down the law out in Cholla Springs, New Austin. I need to get my horse. I need to get my hat back. I'm very vulnerable without my hat. Everybody knows, never without one. Very powerful card. I'm rolling with Slippery Bastard is my Deadeye card. I also have Horseman, the Unblinking Eye, and Never Without One. So the Unblinking Eye means I can use Slippery Bastard for extended periods of time. My Deadeye wears off slower. Horseman increases my damage, which primarily I really have that for hunting with my varmint rifle, so I can get one-shot kills on birds a little easier. Maybe at a little longer range. But yeah, that's the build out I got. And generally, if you're not familiar with how I'm using Slippery Bastard, what I'm doing is I'm kind of using it as a defense to rush. And then I pop out of it, and then use auto aim and lock on my target. And when I have it on, they can't target me, and then they don't really know when I'm going to turn it off. So they can see I turn it off with their mini-map, but by that time it's kind of late for them, because at that moment I've got a lock on them, and I hit them with explosives. And that if it doesn't one-shot kill them, then it will knock them on their butt, and then I can take another shot at them. So you can see I ran out of explosive ammo on my bolt action. I had to switch up to my sawed-offs, which I actually really like running with the sawed-offs. I got them on fire there with the incendiary ammo. I'm running with the explosive buckshot, or explosive slug, in my right sawed-off, and incendiary buckshot in my left sawed-off. And why I do that is because after you fire with the right sawed-off, it's going to give you bloom. There's going to be a bloom effect. But then you shoot buckshot, and buckshot isn't really affected that much by bloom. So if I don't get the one-shot kill with the explosives, I come back and pop them with the buckshot, and the buckshot's going to hit them usually because it's not affected by the bloom. If you load them both with slugs, then you have to wait for the bloom to come back down before you can fire your second slug. But when you run the second one with buckshot, and this works without explosives and without incendiary too. You can use just regular buckshot and regular slugs, a slug on the right and buckshot on the left, and do the double tap with the sawed-offs. It just isn't as effective. You might need to do it twice. So that's that. They both have parleyed at this point. I can go back to hunting. So, this low-level griefers, I'll keep their name on record. Maybe I'll revisit them in the future. Thanks for coming in. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, happy hunting and happy trails.